Hey y'all, I'm just waiting for a few people to come into the room. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, Libra. Wait for a few people to get in here and then we're going to get started. Hey, Terraware Bear. Let me send out while I'm waiting for um, my YouTubers to get the notification. Send out a few of these invitations on TikTok. Share the live, share the live, share the live, share the live while we're waiting on YouTube. You know, YouTube, they a little slow. It be taking them a few minutes to get in here. But my TikTokers, y'all be on it, honey. I'm starting to think like my YouTubers are the people that's kind of up in age, and my TikTokers are the young folk. Because that's how I be feeling sometimes. Okay. Hey, YouTube. Who was that? Okay, Persephone Rose. Hey, girl. Okay, Libra in the building. Welcome, y'all. Ooh, got my belly hanging out and shit. Hold on, TikTok. Y'all need to be seeing the old belly, honey. Okay. TikTok didn't see the old belly, child. Ooh-wee. Don't do it. Okay. I don't know why this camera is anchored like this TikTok. Hold on. I thought if I tilted it up like that, I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Oh, okay. I'm breaking dishes up in here. I don't know. Why am I thinking about Rihanna? Oh, okay, Terra Bear. Okay, you're a Libra Moon. Okay, thank you. Welcome. Girl, when I tell you this body, girl, when I tell you, ooh wee, I've been depressed. I went through a real serious depression this year. Okay, 2025 was not my year. Really had a lot of stress and depression this year. I thought after my divorce I was going to just be free, and no. No, I wouldn't wish divorce on my worst enemy. I wouldn't. I would never wish it on anyone. I was separated for a year and a half before I decided to file for divorce, and the divorce was actually by shock and surprise because I it's kind of like how Ashanti's situation was with Nelly, where Nelly's girlfriend said that she needed to take a break, and he went and got married to Ashanti. And at the end of my marriage, when I decided to separate from my husband, I really did not have the intention on um, divorce. I thought that maybe we would come back together within a year. And actually, about 6 months into maybe 5 months into our separation, I caught him with another woman, and they were trying to steal from me. They were trying to take money from me. And I found this out through H&R Block. And I was like, what? But yeah, he tried to steal my tax money. And so when I went to go confront him about it, this is when I learned about the other woman. And so I still waited. Y'all know, do y'all know that I still waited for a year? The full year. I was like, I knew my ex-husband was fucking around while we were separated, because that's what he always did when we were separated. So I knew he was fucking around, but you know how you still kind of like hope that they will, go play have their little fun, and then after a year, I thought, okay, he'll be done fucked enough hoes, and he'll be ready to like maybe work things out. And at a year, he was really more solid in a relationship with her. And so I waited another, I don't know, maybe 5 more months after the year, and then I filed for the divorce. So by the time the divorce was actually final was a year after that. So that was at about the 2.5 year mark. And I thought at 2.5 years separated that I would feel better, and I didn't. This whole year I went through a real deep depression. Even after 2.5 years of separation, the year following my divorce, we've now been divorced 1 year, and I'm telling you, I really didn't start feeling better until recently, at around that 1 year mark of being fully divorced. So it has been a 3 year journey. I do not regret it. No, I do not regret divorcing him. I felt like it was the right thing to do. If he was going to continue to be seeing other people and he wasn't ready, then I had to really just accept that. So I did. 5:45. I just seen on the timer. 6:56. I'm seeing on the clock. But yeah, sometimes we just have to accept that something is over. And really, to be honest with you all, I should have filed for divorce a lot sooner. But I don't know. I just just thought that maybe, I don't know what I thought, but it wasn't the truth. So definitely would not wish divorce on anybody. It almost took me out. And this past year was probably my loneliest year. I think I did the most work I've ever done during this year. The most inner work I've ever done this year was this year. I don't know how else to say that. I think I just said like the same thing 3 times, but it was the year after. It was the final straw, the final leg of the divorce, which was this past year, that was the hardest than the first 2.5 years before it. Because I think the first 2.5 years before it, I still kind of had hope. But once the divorce was finalized, that was it. And I think that that's when my dark night of the soul kicked in again. I went through the dark night of the soul in this 3 years probably 3 times. And I think now I'm fully done. Hey, Chantel. Hello, I'm a new boy to the stream. So, anyways, can you say hi, please? Oh, okay. Hey, hey. But yeah, so, you know. Anyway, let's get started. Hey, y'all. Welcome to Derby City Tarot. My name is Tala. I am a clairvoyant and intuitive tarot reader, spiritual guide and healer, and also practicing white and gray witch. Today's reading will be for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or wherever highly aspected in your astrological birth charts. Everything that I say will not resonate with every single one of you, as we are all on different timelines. What I say could have already happened, is currently happening, or will be happening in the very near future. Please take what resonates with you and don't manifest the rest. My readings are timeless, and you see them when you are meant to hear them. You may not be a Libra. You could be dealing with a Libra. You could also have Libra placements in your astrological birth charts, or you just hear meddling in some Libra's life. Regardless, it is my belief that if you've been guided to this video, that there is a message for you here, so all cross watchers are welcome. If you would like to receive a personal reading from me, you can email me at DerbyCityTarot@yahoo.com. Also, if you would like to donate to this platform, for my TikTokers, y'all already know what to do. Tip, tip, tippity, tap, tap that screen. Push this out to that FYP. Don't forget to grab your daily heart means. Let the system know that you are here. And if you feel so inclined, please share and send gifts. For my YouTubers, you can super chat, super thanks. You may also use the Cash App option that will be listed in the description box down below. Let's cleanse the energy. Honey, I was laying in the bed napping. I think I overate a little bit earlier, and it almost put me out. Well, it didn't almost, honey. I had to go lay down. I had ate so much, you would have thought I had smoked a blunt, child. I had to go lay down. Oh, hey, EBB Flow. Ebony Eyes. Okay, you can switch from TikTok to YouTube. Hey, girl. What a wonderful surprise. I'm so glad. I be wanting my TikTok base to follow me on YouTube, because on my YouTube channel, on my TikTok channel, y'all really only get the reels. Y'all don't really get the full story of the readings. And it's really hard to get people to transition from TikTok to YouTube, because TikTok only gives you 3 minutes to get your point across. And I don't create all new videos just to fit a 3-minute increment. I take my videos and I just pick the best part of the video, and then I post 3 minutes of what I feel is the best part of the video. But so my TikTokers don't always get the highest quality, and neither does my Instagram neither, because for the full story you do have to come to YouTube. So, but I understand most of y'all got ADHD. And y'all not getting ready to do all that, and it's all right. You know what I'm saying? It'll be all right. So, hey Jordan, welcome. Shout out to my spirit team, because they always got my back. What messages do we have for Libra? Libra placements in the 7th house. That's why I decided to go live for all the general readings. Normally, I only go live for the collective readings, but since I'm doing the Venus placement readings right now, those are the ones that are getting 3-minute videos on Instagram, on TikTok, on Threads. Okay, and I decided that since I'm doing one thing there, then I would go and do all of the general readings live. And this shit right here, free of charge. I'm not going to ask you for no money like all the other TikTokers that just be sitting up there playing with cards, talking about, I'll give you an answer if you do such and such, such and such. That's some bullshit. Okay? And that's some bullshit. I'm not participating. I don't care if it's the best tarot reader in the world. It's a fuck no. I'm not getting ready to pay you or send you something. I'm only going to do that if I feel inclined, if the spirit moves me. You know, if the spirit moves me, then I'll do that. But no, girl, or boy, or whoever. These people just be sitting up on here playing. Most of them can't really read tarot. What we got for Libra placements? What is this? Libra placements in the 7th house. Messages for Libra placements in the 5th house. You could be dealing with a fire sign, or you are a fire sign cross watcher. Okay, you could have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your birth chart. Fire energy been coming up a lot. What the hell is on this card? Coffee? This is one of my first decks. I've had this deck for about a year. Fire energy has been coming out a lot for the collective. Okay, definitely you can have fire in your chart, or this is somebody. This could also be something about passion, energy, strength. That's what fire represents. Health in the reverse. Health issues could arise, but this is in the reverse. Who is this fire sign? Or what is this fire energy? Spirit. Communication. So this is somebody here that wants to talk. Compromise, forgive, work it out. I got this same energy for Capricorn. Okay, so maybe this person is a Capricorn, or they have Capricorn placements, or you have Capricorn placements. All right, some of you may want to go watch my Capricorn reading. All right, it is live. Okay, so you will have to choose the live tab. So there could be a fire sign that wants to communicate with you, or maybe it's something that you feel like maybe you need to say to a fire sign. Okay, flip and switch the roles, put it where it goes in your story. Okay, Tara Bear where it says, or Tara Bear says, I love fire signs. We so fun. Oh, okay. So you're a Libra moon, but you're a fire sun sign. All right, all right. Okay, no, we got a few Libra moons in here. Persephone on YouTube says she is a Libra moon as well. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for following me, beautiful Brittany. Okay, so this is a fire sign that wants to communicate. All right. But what is concerning me about this is it says forgive and work it out. I don't know if I like that too much. Now, y'all will see these cards in the reverse. All right. It won't show as it's supposed to until I actually post until it actually posts to YouTube. So y'all have to forgive the cards being in the reverse. But I got to see the screen. So that's interesting. Somebody here could want you to forgive them, or they want to have some sort of conversation. I will be careful though, because if this might not be a fire sign, it may or may not be, right? But fire energy is just very passionate energy. Y'all need to be careful of that, okay? Because this could actually be sexual energy. I don't know yet. We'll see once I get into the Derby City Oracle, but just don't move too quickly. All right? What else? EBB said, it's a hell no, right? You was a part of the Capricorn reading, and you know how that shit turned out. And we was talking about a fire sign earlier today. So we'll see. Okay, but what else? It's a no. That's what I thought. It's a no. Something here is not the right time for whatever this is. Something here feels premature or immature. And this goes back to the story that I was originally telling at the very beginning of this particular reading, because I was talking about the separation and the divorce that I had, and it was with a fire sign. This was with a fire sign, y'all. I can't lie about it. Not saying that fire signs are bad, okay? And like I said, this doesn't have to be a fire sign, sun sign. This could be somebody with just a lot of fire placements or a lot of heavy masculine energy. Fire energy is masculine energy. Doesn't mean that it's a man. It just means that the energy is masculine. So I kind of feel like this person, I don't know, it's something very rigid about the way that they communicate. Yeah, because I'm picking up on something. Hold on. Someone here could have this is pertaining to your Mercury placement. You could have an Aries Mercury, a Leo Mercury, a Sagittarius Mercury could be significant here. A Gemini could also be significant, as well as a Virgo Mercury could also be significant. A Gemini Mercury for either you or this person. I feel like it's more for you, but it could be for this other person, all right? So your Mercury placement is significant here. Thank you for that gift, Lisa. I appreciate it. Fire and air don't mix over here. Fire was my ex, yeah. And fire and water don't neither. I'm a Pisces, and I'm trying to tell you, I'm a Pisces, but I love like an Aquarius. My Venus placement is an Aquarius. And so I'm seeing 1010 at the top right-hand corner of my TikTok page. So you could definitely be seeing that sign. It's really important. This is the reason why lately I've been doing Venus readings. Okay, I've been doing Venus readings because a lot of you, for one, don't understand the way that you love or the way that you receive love. You don't know your love language. And that's because from an astrological perspective, you don't really know who you are. You just have been taught or you've learned just growing up, and you think that something is your love language, and it is not. Okay, just using myself for an example, I have an Aquarius Venus placement. Okay, Venus is the planet of our planet of love. It is where me as an astrologer, as a tarot reader, that's where I look for information about your love life. Okay, a lot of you are watching tarot readings as your sun sign, and you're expecting to hear things about your love life in a sun sign reading. And you may not necessarily hear everything that you need to hear. It's really important. And I'm trying to make sure that I say this in every reading for you to do your birth chart calculator. It takes less than 1 minute. It's just a few questions. And one of the things that I've learned about myself as an Aquarius Venus placement is that I'm actually kind of cold towards people. I'm not really a lovey-dovey type. I'm not really very sexual either. What turns me on is conversation. What turns me on is building, being able to build something with somebody. And at 43, I'm 43. At 43, I'm just now learning why none of my relationships from the past worked. And that's because I did not understand my Venus placement. That is something that you need to know. Thank you, Lisa. That is something that you need to know. That's why this last batch of readings have been focused heavily on your Venus placements, so that you can learn your love language, and you can learn how you receive love and how you give love, and things that you need to be mindful of. Okay. Because, honey, I'm telling you, every relationship I've been in, I got bored when I realized I couldn't build something with someone. And that is my Aquarius Venus placement. Aquarius, Venus placements get bored when they can't build a future. They don't, they leave the relationship, they walk away. I was having sex thinking that that was what, and really not even feeling fulfilled, even in my marriage, because I thought sex was love, but that sex really isn't even my love language. Long conversations, building things, creating things, that is my love language. And that speaks to the Aquarius Venus placement. So I'm just saying, I ain't gonna ramble on too long. All right, but it is very 2020. I'm seeing on the timer. 2020 could be very important here. Okay. But yeah, so definitely be mindful. So something here is a no. Whatever this person needs to say to you or wants to say to you, or maybe even you want to say to this person, something is not the right time. I get the feeling that whoever this fire sign is, though, they don't want to wait. This could be something that's premature. They might speak anyway. What else is going on? And then it's going to be a mess because I don't feel like it's the right time. I don't think you're ready to receive or hear whatever this is. Oh, okay. Guardian just popped out. Okay. You have protection. It says a lost loved one watches over you for YouTube, for TikTok. All right. So you do have protection here. You could be seeing 444. Ooh, it's hot. I'm burning up. Is the window open or what's going on, honey? I noticed that I get hot when I hit something on the head. Woo. It's like a rush. Hold on, y'all. Whew. Good Lord. Huh. This could be a grandmother. This could be a grandmother. I don't know why I'm hearing something about a grandmother. Pregnancy in the reverse. Someone is expecting. This is in the reverse. You know what? I am picking up on that Capricorn reading, because in the Capricorn reading, the way that the reading was is that it was somebody from the past that wanted to come back in and trap you with a child or with an STD, okay, or to do or perform some sort of destiny swap. Someone could also be trying to block you from having a child, okay? This could be someone who is wanting to siphon from your womb, but you have protection. Taurus or Libra could be significant here as well. Pregnancy in the reverse. Intimacy. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Somebody want to come play around? Chang-a-lang, chang-a-lang, chang-a-lang. All right. I feel like there's somebody here that wants to come in and get you pregnant or give you trapped. Yeah, look, give it time. This person, this is premeditated. Vacation in the reverse. Exactly. They want to get you stuck. All right. So if y'all are being sexual right now, just at least be smart enough to do the morning after pill. Look, and then yes, it's here also in the reverse. Yeah, and manifest, because that's exactly what somebody's trying to do. Manifest off your energy. Y'all really need to be careful, especially for my divine feminines. Some of you could be in a new relationship and you're trying to conceive, but now it's not the right time. Ooh, that's what this could be as well. Something could be not the right time for a pregnancy. Okay, so this is just flip and switch the roles. Put this where it goes in your story. Only you know where it fits. I'm seeing 333. I'm also feeling like if you lost a child, my condolences, but it's something that's just not the right time, okay? So don't be so hard on yourself. That's for someone specific. There is protection here. So let's just focus on that part, all right? You got protection against whatever this is. Let's get into the Derby City Oracle and see what this pregnancy in the reverse is all about, because that energy is weird. For some of you, this fire sign actually could be your doctor. Okay? This could actually be a doctor for some reason, because this is it says a fire sign wants to communicate with you about something that's not being the right time. But whatever is being said or is either you're being protected from it, or these words are your protection. So this could be a doctor that is telling you that something is not the right time. I am getting Virgo energy a tiny, tiny bit in this reading. This reading is interesting already. Okay, EBB says she's got a Mercury in Libra. And Persephone says, yes, it's her grandmother. The number 5 could be significant. What is this? Is this a doctor, or is this somebody that we don't want to talk to, Spirit? Because I can really see these cards either as a positive or as a negative. Because as a positive, this really could be your doctor, really. Or your grandmother could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I'm also picking up on a Taurus or a Libra. Okay, could also be something to do with that. Okay, because I am feeling some Oshun energy here, and I did see 333. And for me, 333 is Oshun. Okay, that's Taurus, Libra. That's the Empress. The Empress is here, but it's in the reverse. Okay, so like I said, for those, there could be something about losing a child. There could be something about a child now is not the right time. There could be something about someone wanting to come in and do a destiny swap and siphon from your womb. It could be a lot going on here. All right. Oh, okay. Persephone says her masculine is a Virgo. All right. Maybe he might feel like he ain't ready. I just had a homegirl. I ain't going to tell too much of her business. But I just had a homegirl that got married like 4 months ago. And this is her second marriage. She's Muslim. Okay. So, with the Muslims, we don't really have boyfriends. We kind of, I like you, you like me. Okay, let's get married. That's just the way it is in Islam. Boyfriends are forbidden. Okay. In Islam, boyfriends are forbidden. So she's on her second marriage. I think she's only 25. But she got married like 4 months ago and she already pregnant. And I'm just like, damn, girl, you and your man ain't gonna travel first? Like y'all, and I'm not trying to talk about anybody's personal situation, but like he was like Uber driving. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, you're about to strap this man with a baby. You're not going to be able to work. You're going to have to be at home. Like, how's that relationship getting ready to go? Because it looked like you just cut out the time between you and him. So it's like, somebody might not be ready. 7:17 on the timer. All right. On the clock, 7:17 on the clock. You could be seeing that synchronicity. You could also be seeing 17:17. I'm not telling nobody what to do with their vagina, with their uterus, with their ovaries. But it's like if you just got married, I know a lot of y'all do want to move fast, but Spirit is saying no, it's not the right time. Wait. Spend some time with your man. Okay? Before y'all start buying houses and doing all the adult stuff, and this just could simply be that somebody here is just not ready to be a father, okay? Maybe you are, maybe he ain't. I don't pretend to know what your situation is, Persephone. Okay, she says, yeah, we want space for us. Okay, boom. Exactly. And communication is key here. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be so quick to let's build a family, let's do this. Look, I feel sorry for my sis friend because I kind of feel like in about a year or two, she's going to be over it. She's going to be over it. After the baby fever and we married and we didn't have a baby and they get to setting in that this nigga got to work day and night to provide, that relationship is going to get boring. And it's like they're going to wish that they had to spend time traveling and doing this and doing that, But you can't tell people what to do, child. I just sit back and just watch. What's communicate and fire sign? Concubine. Oh. So there's a third party? This came out like it's for Capricorn. I swear whoever this is might have Capricorn placements in their chart. Concubine could also be, because I'm on the subject of Islam, is this masculine could probably because you done move things on too fast, they might want a third party later on. Okay, that's for somebody specific, but they be doing, the polygyny thing, okay? So don't worry your man out too quick now. All right, and then that came out with help is on the way, dear, in the reverse, child. Ooh, concubine with help is on the way, dear, in the reverse. So this is somebody that he's never gonna stop sleeping with. Or why did I say he, y'all? Why did I say he? Concubine with help is on the way, dear, in the reverse. Somebody here could be sleeping with a third party, or there's a third party involved. I'm not gonna say sleeping. Yeah, it is sleeping though, because a concubine is a bitch you sleeping with. Okay, it just is what it is. Or another man that somebody is sleeping with. Okay, flip it, switch the roles, put it where it goes in the reverse. For some of you, this is the third party that wants to come in and speak. Okay, for those of you who already broke up with somebody, you moved on, and the other woman could want to say something to you, bitch, I wish a bitch would. Oh, okay, y'all could be, oh, okay, Persephone, then good, no judgment, okay? I understand your situation a little bit more now. All right, okay, all right, so that's why the Islam, polygyny thing came about. Okay, so I get it. Okay, definitely I'm touching in on that. I'm tapping into that a little bit, into this, in this, a little bit of that energy in here. But there's a third party here that could want to come in and say something, but it's not the right time. And I kind of also feel like whoever this third party is somebody who has cursed or hexed you. That's why pregnancy is in the reverse. Some of you could have went through a miscarriage, or perhaps she's going through a miscarriage, because that could be the reason why she even wants to be apologetic, because she tried to siphon your energy and it didn't work. Mm. Okay, so who is this hoe? What's concubine with help is on the way, dear, in the reverse? She's about to piss me off. Very mindful, very demure. I feel like that's you. You probably really don't give a fuck too much. I don't think you even paying attention to this hoe. Okay? I don't think you care one way or the other. What else? Witch. Didn't I say it? Didn't I say it? And the fifth element in the reverse. The fifth element is spirit. The fifth element is love. With witch. I'm telling you, this is the third party that wants to come in and talk. And the communication card talks about forgiveness, compromise. Oh, so you done pulled your energy back from this masculine, and this bitch can't. I feel like, I don't know, this is giving me some creepy vibes. Like, I feel like these people were siphoning off of your energy, but for somehow you may have disconnected from whoever this ex is. Okay, and they can no longer feel your energy, because I kind of feel like at some point in time, a lot of y'all was fucking this man at the same time that he was fucking his concubine. So she knows what divine feminine energy feels like. And I feel like that this is kind of, okay, so back with the subject on me. I'm going to use myself as an example. I've been separated, but that this past year, like I said, that I was going through that depression, that could have been a motherfucker trying to, you know what I'm saying, infiltrate, take my creativity sexually. So these people could be into sex magic. This couple, some of y'all got a crazy ass ex, bro, that's into some weird shit with whoever this bitch is that he dealing with. And I do feel like that they bring other people into their bedroom. This doesn't have nothing to do with, like, maybe you Persephone, so please don't take it the wrong way. But I really feel like I'm talking about someone who's, this could be your ex. For some of you, this might be your current, but if it is, you're gonna have to walk away, because if this is your current, you got to leave his ass alone, because he's sleeping with bitches that are pulling from your energy. This could be cursing and hexing your womb. And if you do want to be a mother, you can't sleep with nobody that's sleeping with other people. Period. This is a witch. This concubine is a witch. What's witch with the fifth element in the reverse? Oh, shit, Persephone, are you serious? Okay, Persephone from YouTube says, yes, she's pregnant, and I've been feeling that, but I didn't want to put energy to it because that's a baby, you know? Oh, my God. And then who is that? CK doing clips said that this is bullshit. Yeah, well, go wash your ass. How about that? Yeah, that's crazy, Persephone. Wow. Yeah, like nah. And that's what I'm saying. Just be careful because these men, they be sleeping around with bitches. Sometimes they know they into this witchcraft shit and sometimes they don't. But when he fucking you and fucking her, that's siphoning energy. This she could be pregnant for real off your energy. Especially if you was ever with that man and you and him discussed having a baby. If you and him ever discussed having a baby and he went and manifested that shit with another hoe, you see what I'm saying? Do y'all get where I'm going with that? I know it's kind of hard because I'm on TikTok and on YouTube. Okay, so y'all don't really get to see the comments from YouTube or whatever. But I'm just telling y'all, like, be careful, ladies. Be careful with whom you share your womb with. And if you are in some sort of polygynous situation, you really need to go. You really need to get to know your sister. Okay. You really need to get to know your sister wife. I am not against polygyny at all. I'm not against it. I'm a Muslim, so I am for polygyny, but I'm not for she on one side of town and I'm on. No, I need to interview this hoe. Okay, I need to speak to whoever this is that you trying to take on as a second wife. I need to make sure that her energy ain't this shit right here. A witch with the fifth element in the reverse. Because I know who I am. I'm a divine feminine. I can't share my energy with just any hoe. If we gonna share a husband, bitch, we need to be friends. China says God does not agree with polygamy. Girl, who says who? Says who, China? Who are you? God, the God that you serve also don't believe in tarot. So why you in here making comments? Girl, get on. Tara Bear says a husband and a wife sounds like fun to me. You are chosen one, are you? Are you good? Somebody go to China's page and show me what's on her. Tell me what's on her page. Click on China's page and tell me what's on there. Let's see if she got some chosen one content. Because chosen ones do what I'm doing right here. Chosen ones do what I'm doing. Okay? So somebody going over to China's page and see if she's talking about Jesus. Because if she ain't talking about no Jesus, then we gonna have a problem, China. Yeah, now I'm learning. Now she talking about I'm learning. LOL, bitch. I'm not laughing. I don't think it's funny or cute. I think you're demonic. I think you're a succubus. That's what I think. And I think you're also a spiritual charlatan. I think that you like to tell people that you believe in God, but I bet if we went to your page right now, yeah, Tara Bear says she ain't got nothing public. She doesn't make things. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, you are Capricorn. Well, I did Capricorn earlier today, and y'all didn't get a very good reading, China. Mm-mm. As a matter of fact, my Capricorn reading talked about an incubus or a succubus. Didn't I just say I thought you were a succubus? Confirmation. Let's move on. Tell me about this witch with the fifth element in the reverse. I'm telling you, hoes get on my nerves. What else? Frenemy in the reverse and water. Oh, okay. So some of you, this bitch wants to communicate with you because I feel like she wants you to be a part of this polygyny or polygamy. But I feel like, or that they want to bring you in as a third or something like that. I would not do this. I wouldn't. Because you're a divine feminine. You cannot share your energy with this type of bitch. You will regret this. We can ready to move on from that. I'm not getting ready to talk about that no more. Girl, I don't give a fuck about you being celibate for 7 years. It's plenty of demons that ain't out here fucking. That don't mean shit. That don't mean nothing. It means nothing. I know somebody that was celibate for 30 years and fucked around and found out with a YN. It means nothing. Absolutely nothing. Trash is trash, girl. You trash. And that's all that it is. What's no? It's not the right time. Come up in my reading, talking crazy. Charmaine, this is Asian energy. Black or Asians could be significant. China, girl, I'm telling you, if you don't get up out my reading, girl, we can expose you in here. My Charmaine energy is ablation. And I do not like this bitch. Taurus could be in your chart. Uh-huh. I'm telling you. I wish I could show y'all a picture of who this Charmaine energy is. And I'm telling you, she's blazing. Korean could be significant here. Or just Asian DNA altogether. Girl, you might need to find you something else to do. Tell me about Charmaine. Taurus could be significant. Tell me about Charmaine. This could be something about y'all could work together. You and this concubine could work together. Or they want to work together. Because my Charmaine energy is it gives very much a co-worker energy. This is giving polygamy. It is. But I feel like this is polygamy with someone that you should not be sharing your energy with. Who is Charmaine? Pretty 70 says she had a dream she was pregnant and talked to him about it. Next thing you know, she was pregnant. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is energy siphoning. Deja vu is what comes out with mother wound. That's dreams. Deja vu is dreams. Astral travel. Sagittarius could be significant here. Yeah, this dream energy is... What is this? So Charmaine not only is an Asian or a black girl, okay, but Asian DNA is significant here. Okay, whether this person looks Asian or not, maybe they even have slanted eyes could be significant. But this is something about the dream state or astral travel with this mother wound. I'm telling you. And then my computer cuts out. As soon as I start getting into this demonic energy, that's when I start having problems with my technology. It never fails during a live. It never fails. If China don't find her something else to do, see what happens when this demonic energy starts coming into the room. My shit start fucking up, bro. Hey, Oshun Messenger, welcome to the chat, girl. Hold on, y'all. Y'all see how my screen... Oh, well, hold on. I can't even show y'all. Hold on, bro. What the fuck am I doing? Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. As soon as I start tapping into the demonic energy, child, the technology starts fucking up. This is a mother wound. That's what I'm saying. There's something here about stealing your fertility. Or using your womb. Let's see, what is this? What is this? Popeye and olive oil. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. This is somebody that wants you to join in on their relationship. So for some of you, this is a concubine here that is either astral traveling to you in your dreams. This could even be your ex, maybe. You could be having increased thoughts about your ex, or your ex could be in your dreams. But this is all in some sort of like last-ditch effort to siphon energy from you or to pull you in. I also feel like whoever your ex's boo is or whoever his concubine is, this bitch go both ways, okay? Not saying that there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, like, it's weird. This is weird. Okay, I do have people that are a part of my collective that are a part of the LGBTQIA community, but honey, don't share your energy with no hoe like this. Because I feel like this couple doesn't have real genuine interest in you. This couple is trying to siphon from you to either help her get pregnant or to, I don't know, take something from you. This is like womb theft, fertility theft, creativity theft. Tell me more about this Charmaine energy. This Charmaine energy could have an issue with her mother. I've got your hoe ass friends. Yeah, bro, I promise you. I promise you. And then we got Oya, transformation, rebirth, and guardian. This is somebody trying to siphon, but I feel like the good thing is that the Oya card is in the upright. So there is protection here, but I really feel like the protection is in you just simply having um self-respect. Okay, to not get yourself involved in no shit like this, bro. That's your protection. Ain't nobody getting ready to come crack the sky and tell you, no, please don't do that. No. Your protection is making smart and healthy decisions to not feed into whatever this passion is. Okay, because this could really, for some of y'all, this could really be something that you would like to be a part of. I mean, hell, you could be attracted to her and him, and maybe you do want to do the, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like you need to find somebody else to do this shit with. If this is something that you into, it shouldn't be with them. They could be married, Papa and olive oil. This could also be a situation where this masculine is taking care of this feminine. He protects her. So you're never going to be the number one in this. If you decide to get into this, don't get your feelings caught up, because he's always going to put her first. It's going to be always about her or about the other person. Okay, Persephone says, I met him as kids, but she is his first wife, trapped him. Yeah, he ain't going nowhere. She's going to always be the number one. Your protection here is to know that this is not the right time, the right couple, the right place. None of this is for you, Divine Feminine. Let's move on. What's Guardian? Or Divine Masculine, whoever this is. Okay, because I can see a lot of men, especially on that Tammy app. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like y'all ain't been seeing the commercials. A lot of men be on that Tammy app looking for a couple. You getting ready, you get your energy siphoned, and then your life gonna go to shit. Be careful. That's all I'm gonna say is be careful. 7:37 on the clock. What's Guardian? Oshun. I can't make that up, bro. The Divine Feminine energy. I'm telling you, bro. This is your protection to leave this shit alone. Don't get involved with this couple. You know what I'm saying? It's a way that you're supposed to be doing shit, bro. And it's not this. You hold the fertility. You hold the love. You hold the purity, the sensuality. You are powerful and sweet. What you got between your legs, this couple lacks. They need you. Don't be stupid, bro. Don't be fucking stupid. Let me tilt this camera down a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. That ain't the right camera. I was looking at TikTok. TikTok, I can't really move this camera down, but just know that Oshun is here under Guardian. Okay, Tara Bear says they were hot, though. I bet they was, because that's how the devil like to show up. Okay, hotter than a red October, girl. All right, so with Guardian here in Oshun, you hold what they lack. You're the fifth element for these people. You have the energy that they need to manifest. Whether it's money they're trying to manifest, a family that they're trying to manifest, these people will steal from your womb. These people want to perform a sex ritual on you. You sitting up there just laying up looking like, damn, he fine. Dick brick hard. He looking good. Body looking tight. She's thick. Then the motherfucker slim or curvy or whatever. Titties sitting up perky. And you like, boy, I'm about to eat both of them up. And then they just gonna suck you dry. Suck dry, girl. It'll be laying over there dead, honey. Y'all remember that movie? Wait a minute. Y'all remember that movie? Oh my God, where they do the parodies of the scary movies, and she finally, I can't remember what them funny ass movies that the Weinstein brothers used to put on, child. And she was sitting up there, and she finally was gonna get that boy some, and she was riding him, and she was like, "Oh my God!" And then when he come, he shot her ass all the way up to the ceiling, and his body just shriveled up. That's gonna be you fucking around with this couple. Leave this demonic couple alone. Okay, this demonic couple is into some shit that you're not supposed to be in, bro. Period. Man or woman, you are not supposed to be a part of this. You are chosen. You are chosen. And unfortunately, we don't, when we're chosen, we don't get to just, we don't always get to follow our fantasies. And when we do, it usually costs us dearly. We usually pay for it real bad. What's Guardian and Oshun? Y'all got me fucked up in sexual SA. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all see these cards coming out, bro. I see China then walked up out of here because didn't nobody want to give her no attention by you. But, yeah, y'all see those words. Actual, SA, okay? Well, y'all got me fucked up. This is falling up under the Guardian. And Oshun. Oshun is saying no. No. Do not go this way. Do not get involved in any of this. Bro, I cannot make this up. Any of these cards can fall out of this deck, bro. These people want to siphon your energy, period. This is your confirmation. It's a no. This is a spiritual RAPE. Yeah, spirit is not allowing this to happen. You have a higher purpose. There's something else you need to be doing with your sexual energy, and I feel like it has something to do with creativity. Fire energy is out here. Why the fuck are you not using your sexual energy to create? That's what I was trying to tell China. She talking about she's been celibate for 7 years. Why you not using that energy to create? Why is it that when we go to your page, there ain't nothing there? So you just sitting on a pot of gold and you're not going to use it? You're a fucking leprechaun. You're a demon. Got all of this power and you're not using it? She's weirdo, bro. If you feel ordained, if you feel like God has given you a purpose, then you need to be out here doing God's work. Okay, there she is. Because God has not given me the green light. Yeah, girl, that's some bullshit. Yeah, he has. Or she has. Or whoever the fuck has. You ain't giving you the green light. Yes, you have been given the green light. The day that you figured that you was chosen, that was your green light. You sit up here in this chat talking about I'm chosen. But for real, you're here to learn. Stop opening up your mouth when you don't know what you're talking about. Exactly. China says, I work in a place where it's very, 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 very busy. And all I do is talk and talk about how I became spirit. What? Don't I give a fuck about how you became spirit? What do you have to contribute? What do you have to contribute other than telling people you became spirit? That sounds very selfish and selfless. It's selfish and what's the other word I'm looking for, y'all? Selfish, self-centered. Yeah. Because I'm talking about, tell y'all all day about how I became a spirit. Bitch, the fuck is that? Don't nobody care about that. What are you doing for people? A chosen one should be sitting down with some tarot cards and some crystals, okay? And giving people good advice. Being able to foresee the future. Girl, please. You're not fooling nobody here, but the more you sit in this room, the more stupid you look. What else with this essay? And y'all got me fucked up in Oshun. Rick James, bitch, in the reverse. And Purple Rain, Amethyst Healing. I feel like, I don't know why I'm hearing God is in control. Okay, but I really feel like this is spirit. This is your ancestry. There's protection here. This could absolutely be some sort of a grandmother. Taurus or Libra is really, really significant here for whoever this energy is on the other side. What else? What? She says, do you know what that means? That means if you fuck with a comic as a Capricorn, you will get tenfold. Well, I'll be waiting, bitch. I'll be fucking waiting. What else? Tales by Moonlight. Cancer energy here. So you are receiving downloads, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. You are receiving downloads. You know, in the pit of your gut with Tales by Moonlight, you know. As a matter of fact, Tales by Moonlight, today is the new moon, okay? For most of y'all iPhone users, if you look at your phone now, you do weather on your iPhone, it will tell you that today is the new moon. All right. This is something that's happening in the energy right now. These people could be wanting to communicate with you here shortly, or they have been. There's an increase in dreams here as well. I'm seeing, okay, with the Tales by Moonlight card. This is, and Deja Vu is out here. Okay. This is astral travel. Astral traveling is over long distances. Long distances. This is Sagittarius energy. The new moon is in Sagittarius. Be careful of your dreams. A lot of you are sleepy or sleeping a lot. Your dreams are significant. Some of you need to start some sort of a dream journal. Okay, but I do feel like at this time someone is trying to steal your energy. I feel like this is through your dream state though. This is some sort of communication going on in your dream state. So be very careful. Some of y'all need to get into doing rituals. Okay, there is metaphysical work here that needs to be done underneath this this new moon. Okay, and if you feel uncomfortable doing something like that, know that they don't have a problem doing it. Okay, so either you're going to learn how to protect yourself or you're not. I feel like for the most part, though, your gut telling you don't do it is enough. But that ain't going to really help you too much when it comes to your dream state. So be careful how you move in. Especially, and I'm also, I got this same energy for Capricorn as well with this incubus or succubus spirit causing you to have orgasms in your sleep. Okay, if you are orgasming in your sleep, understand that that is them stealing your energy. Okay, I do want people in here to understand that. Bottom of the deck here is spiritual cleanse. I can't make it up. You need to cleanse. Okay, if you have moon water, maybe some herbs. Okay, but if all you have is moon water, you could throw a little bit of Florida water in there. Okay, take what you have. Okay, use whatever you got in your house. You ain't got to go out and buy something at this time of the night. 7:47 on the clock. Just use whatever you have in the house. Okay, an incense, a candle, a prayer at your altar. If you don't have an altar, just, I don't know, wherever you can pray at. Okay, some of you also need to do a road opener. A road opener spell could also be significant here. Some of y'all need to put this person in a goddamn jar, bro. Some of these people need to be put in a jar. I think I talked about that in the Capricorn reading as well. Some of these people need to be thrown in a jar and put in the freezer or buried in the ground. These are attacks, y'all. Spiritual cleanse with family curse. Eric is Sagittarius energy. I'm a flirt is Capricorn energy. Luxury in reverse is Taurus energy. Can't leave him alone because he's never getting ready to stop dealing with this hoe. He's not. And this luxury in reverse is them trying to siphon off of your energy. I'm telling you. To build some sort of life for themselves. This is sick. This could be any couple that wants to have sex with you, really. This don't even got to be nothing to do with no ex. Okay, you don't even got to know these people. Some of y'all are dating online and this is what you're coming across. And you're not knowing that these people are into dark shit that you don't know about. Can you believe that she sat up here and said that fucking with her was going, what did she say? What was the words? I might have to scroll. Well, I gotta laugh at that, hold on. What did she say? Fucking with her will get me back tenfold. I ain't said nothing that ain't the truth. Shit. I ain't worried about that shit. I'll be waiting, bitch. I'm trying to tell you, I will be waiting. 5858 on the timer. You could be seeing 858. Let me tell you something. Don't ever come to this reading and think you're not going to get cussed the fuck out. Okay? I am not a priest or church person. Okay? I don't have to speak in any one kind of way that I don't want to. Okay? This is not love and light. This is me reading these cards, telling you the truth, as raw and uncut as I can, and then I close this shut out and I go and do my metaphysical work, and then I go lay down in my bed and have a good night. Period. You can take it or leave it. My tarot is not for the weak. My tarot is for the strong. People who can take it. You can't take it, the fuck up out my kitchen. Better go get one of them tarot readers that's sitting up there charging you however many points, okay, to give you a false reading. When the truth is that we all need to have something that we work on. We would invite love into our lives if we worked on ourselves. If we stopped searching for love and we started loving on ourselves, that will bring love in. Does that mean every single person on the planet is going to get a person? No. No. That was a lie. Whoever said that shit was lying. There is not someone for everyone. That is a lie. Plenty of people, you know, when I used to be a handicapped bus driver. And that's when I started to realize that it ain't somebody for everybody. It's just not. Sometimes handicapped people did find love, but most times they didn't. They didn't. They won't. A lot they were finding false lovers too, especially blind people. I'd be picking up blind couples, boy, they be fighting the whole goddamn time. But they just with someone because they don't want to be alone. There is not someone for everyone. Not everyone was assigned a soulmate. Not everyone was assigned a twin flame. Some of us are here to work on ourselves, and that's it. And that's the truth. Someone that loves you would tell you that truth. Love yourself, babe. Maybe with love will come and go. But the love for yourself is eternal, baby. What's communicate with fire sign? The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what these people want to do, is to put you in this Five of Pentacles and leave you left out in the cold. These people want to rob and steal from you. Wow, bro. I swear lately the readings have been so raw. People be really mad, bro. I'm telling you, people be upset. They be in their feelings, and I understand. But as your sis, your big sis, I ain't gonna tell you no lies. I'm not. The Five of Pentacles is also talks about loss, worry, feeling left out, disappointment. These people, this is what they want you to do. Be feeling left out in the cold after they finish with you. After they done siphoning your energy, this is what they want to do. Take from you and leave you out in the cold. That's a hard truth. And with this very mindful, very demure energy, this is Scorpio. Scorpio energy talks about other people's money, merging assets, loans, joint resources. That's what Scorpio energy is here. These people want to attach themselves to your good fortune. And then leave you out in the cold. That's insane, bro. What else is here? Water, very mindful, very demure. The fifth element in reverse in your whole ass friends. But very mindful, very demure. This is Scorpio energy, and water energy is here. That's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. With this witch here, I'm telling you. Taurus, Mercury, placement could be significant. What else is going on here? The Three of Pentacles. Capricorn, Mars. So this talks about cooperation. This is a spell. This is a spell? Because the Three of Pentacles talks about being cooperative. This talks about teamwork. With the Five of Pentacles here. This is sexual drainage. I don't like this energy. This energy feels icky. It just feels like a plot. What else? The Five of Pentacles again. Wow. This is a spell. This is to put you up under some sort of spell to siphon. This is on both sides. You got the Five of Pentacles on both sides of the Three of Pentacles. This is a third party situation. A concubine is a third party. That's 1/3. They trying to take from you and take whatever you have. Your beauty, your creativity. They want you to work with them. I don't know why I'm picking up that these people could be a part of some sort of cult. I'm definitely feeling like Piscean energy. Yeah, because water is out here. These people could be a part of some sort of like secret society or some sort of secret group. You might not be the only persons. And I feel like this couple is either married or they're two people that can't separate for whatever reason. I wonder why that is. I wonder why they can't leave each other alone. What's the Five of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles? This is 838. I'm sorry, 535. 535 could be significant. Piscean energy. Yeah, March the 5th. March the 5th could be significant, or May 3rd. What is May 3rd? Is that Taurus? Yeah. A Taurus or a Pisces. You could have Taurus or Pisces. I already said Taurus, but you could definitely have Pisces in your chart. What is this? This is a cryptic reading, y'all. Very cryptic. What is this Five of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles? Yeah, to unburden themselves. With the Ten of Wands in the reverse, Sagittarius, Saturn. It's almost like they want to have you as some sort of like sex slave. This is ritualistic. The Ten of Wands in the reverse talks about like letting go. Freedom, balance. I feel like this is them trying to balance out something that they got going on in their life. Thank you, Heaven. I appreciate that. What's the Three of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles again? The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, a witch. Capricorn. China, where you at, girl? Your card is out here and it's in the reverse. My Capricorn energy is showing up as a witch. A low vibrational priestess. A succubus. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is a clout chaser. Okay, they also like to be, they want to be seen as somebody that's important. Kind of like how China came into the group. She wanted to make her presence known. She wanted to tell you how she was chosen. How many times did she write that shit in the chat? She want to be seen. So she's trying to build off of my clout, off my channel. Instead of going to get her own shit, she want to be on my shit. Michelle says she's May the 9th. Oh, that's pretty close. I am seeing a Taurus or a Pisces birthday. China, where you at, good? You were so bold to come up here and tell me I'm a Capricorn and you're going to get something back tenfold. I bet you I ain't. Bet I ain't. Not with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, girl. That's you. All day long. This is a social climber. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. And this is also one that does dark magic. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse does dark magic. I can't make that shit up. Where China ass at? Tell somebody go snatch her ass up and tell her bring her raggedy ass back in here. While she done ran before the real tea done came out. Girl, I'm telling you. That's why a lot of times, I ain't gonna lie, I'll be watching readings and I'll be watching the, and you know, you always gonna have somebody that come up in your chat that's gonna be talking about all kind of crazy ass, stupid ass shit. And a lot of times, the readers, they'll block them or try to help and get them out the chat. No. You want to be a clown? Let me help bring you into the show. I'm going to expose your ass for who you are in my chat. I'm not going to block you. 88, I'm seeing in my YouTube, I will not block you. In fact, what I'm going to do is secretly say, expose who this person is. And whoop, there it is. Exposed. You're going to be a part of the show, honey. I ain't getting ready to block you for what? What's the Ten of Wands here? This Queen of Pentacles in the reverse wants to do work because they're trying to unburden themselves. And the burden could be that this bitch really can't conceive. You know, I have long believed, I don't know if y'all follow the story of Trump and Melania. Donald Trump, Melania Trump, and you know how he was dealing with that. Because I do have Oshun out here. Okay, Oshun is a deity, African deity that she helps people who have done sex work. She protects babies. She also protects sex workers. And going back to that story with Stormy Daniels, you know, like strippers, things like that. But going back to that story with Stormy Daniels, if y'all had noticed that Donald Trump, Melania Trump conceived during the time that Donald Trump was dealing with Stormy. Y'all remember that? Thank you for that Daily Heart Me. I appreciate you, Heaven Sent. Do y'all remember that? Some of y'all probably don't really pay attention to politics. But when Melania Trump conceived, it was during the time that he was dealing with Stormy Daniels. And I really do feel like a lot of divine feminines have hypersexual backgrounds. Okay, that's part of that's why the number 5 is here. A lot of y'all could be associated, either you was born in May. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. May is the 5th month. You could have been born on the 5th day. Okay, the number 5 is associated with Oshun, and a lot of the children of Oshun are children that have dealt with you know, essays as a child, abuse, neglect. A lot of us have grown up doing some sort of sex work like OnlyFans, you know, escorts, or, you know, or just being very, very sexual. Okay, a lot of that energy comes up, and I really feel like this is some of the similar energy here with, I feel like Melania is a witch. I do. And I feel like they used Stormy Daniels to siphon her energy, and she got pregnant. It's the only child she ever had. And had he been able to keep fucking Stormy ass, she probably would have had even more babies. So some of you, because Oshun is out here, you may have some sort of a sexual background, okay? Maybe it's not something that you're proud of, and that's okay. I did it. I did what I had to do, honey, to eat. I ain't afraid to tell you. And if it get bad enough right now, I'll throw up an OnlyFans. Play with it if you want to. I might be sitting there eating a bucket of chicken naked as hell. Okay, so don't do it. Okay, just understand where people come from. Okay. Anyway, I kind of went somewhere else with that shit, but it is true. Like that is what happened though. He definitely siphoned Stormy Daniels. And if you see Stormy Daniels now, she's spiritual. She's a spiritual girl nowadays. That's how you know. Moving on. What's the Ten of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse? Thank you, Cotton Candy. The King of Cups. Scorpio energy here. Yeah, they're trying to steal from you. You could definitely have Scorpio energy, Scorpio in your chart. Okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart is significant here. You are this King of Cups. These are people trying to siphon your energy. This is you, man or woman. These are people trying to steal from the King of Cups. Wow. Bro, sometimes I feel like I don't really have to say too much, though, because the cards be coming out. They be telling the tea. They really do. People can't take it neither because I'm so raw. I'm so raw with it. But it is what it is. I'm really from the streets for real. I'm not cutting no corners with nobody. I'm going to say how I feel, whether it sounds bad or not. What's this know about? It's not the right time. I'm not here to spare your feelings. The Two of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Venus. Yeah, because of their fucked up relationship. These people don't even like each other, yet they trying to... This is weird. You know, like, I just don't understand this. Like, that's what I'm saying. Why are these two people together? Why? It's something that keeps them together, that these are two people that can't stand each other, yet they're not going to ever leave each other. It's like, do these people got an STD, or what is it? What is it that they got that they can't, is the reason why they can't leave each other alone? I'm telling you, a lot of these happy couples that we be seeing be people with herpes and HIV, and they just know they can't be with nobody else. Hey, Cotton Candy, yeah, girl, email me. I got you. I'm telling you, these people, you be thinking, oh, such and such, they so cute. They got this new baby and that new baby. They just bought an Audi. They just built a house up from the ground. Yeah, they ain't got no choice. They ain't no choice. Yeah, Tango, a deal made in hell. You ain't got no choice but to smile with that hoe. Thank you, Cotton Candy. You ain't got no choice to smile. Because y'all, that's what I'm saying. That's why they need you. Whoever this feminine is, she has fertility issues. She needs you. She needs your womb. Thank you, Cotton Candy. She needs your womb. She needs your creativity, creative flow. Or if you're a man and this is a couple trying to pull you in, don't do it, bro. This bitch is a witch. Ooh. This is the type of bitch that like, no, hold on. Okay, because I know some of y'all done probably done this. But if you have ever done it, you need to stop. Okay? But this is the type of woman that will have sex while she's on her period. That is blood magic. You will create a soul tie with someone that you do not. And a lot of y'all are in relationships and you're not letting your period finish. You need to allow your body to cleanse. Okay, do not feel, we talked about this in the Capricorn reading, do not feel that you have to have sex if you are on your period. No, allow your body to cleanse itself. Do not fuck on your rag, bruh. I'm telling you, do not do that shit. That is demonic. And I'm telling you, you will make a man turn on you for doing that shit. Do not do that shit, bro. So maybe you wasn't made aware of it before, but I'm making you aware of it now. Allow your body to do what it is doing. What else about this wicked couple? The Three of Wands. Yeah, okay, so they're searching for new prospects. This is someone that feels like this is like looking into the future. Aries sun here. The Three of Wands talks about having foresight. Foresight into what? You. This is a couple that's looking for a third. I'm telling you, the cards just keep repeating themselves. What else? No, it's not the right time. The Two of Cups is in the reverse. Spirit is saying, no, I got another plan. There's something else you need to be doing. You shouldn't be focused on this. The Nine of Pentacles, exactly. The focus on the fact that you don't need them. And the Nine of Pentacles talks about fertility. You are this Nine of Pentacles. This is Virgo Venus. You are the Nine of Pentacles. You do not need this couple. That's why the Two of Cups is in a reverse with this married ass couple right here. This is why they look. This is a couple that searches for feminines they search for people that are divine feminines. This is like an incubus succubus relationship, and this is the reason why they having fertility issues, or this is the reason why you're having fertility issues, because for some of you, you fucking this man that's going home to another hoe, or they bringing you in on their relationship, or however the fuck this shit is going. But you are a whole Nine of Pentacles by yourself. You do not need them. This is single, sexy, and independent. This is this couple that hates each other. They can't get along. They can't separate. With the Three of Wands, this is them searching, trying to find a third. You. And Spirit is saying, no, it's not the right time because it's the wrong people. This is not who you need to be mixing with. Thank you, Cotton Candy. I appreciate you so much, girl. You show my life so much love. I just wish the best for you. I really do. I really do. I'm so thankful to have people like you in my collective. Definitely for my TikTokers, I would not leave out of here without Cotton Candy. I would not leave out of here without adding Cotton Candy at all. What's this Two of Cups in the reverse with the Three of Wands? The Four of Wands in the reverse, a bad contract. This is Aries, Venus, 1111. You could be seeing that synchronicity. This couple here, this contract, they're unhappy. They could even be on the verge of a breakup. I feel like they break up and get back together a lot, though. These are people here that know they got problems, know they got diseases, know they got demonic attachments, and they still out here just sleeping around and shit. And then they come back together, and then they break up and go fuck other people, and then they come back together. This could be some sort of transactional relationship as well. Okay, that could be what's holding these two people together. Scorpio energy is out here. So this, like I said, Scorpio energy talks about, joint resources, merging assets. Okay, this is giving, it says, Popeye and olive oil. This is a married couple. They could own property together, or they bought a house together, or they own a car together, or they work together, or they need each other for each other's survival. What is the Three of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles? Now, Spirit, why would you give me all them damn cards? I'm going to just take this one, though. The Nine of Swords. No, you know what? No. I mean, that is showing that they're worried or they can't sleep at night and all that old bullshit, but I just don't believe it. What is the Three of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles? Okay, exactly, no support. The Six of Wands in the reverse, Leo, Jupiter. I kind of feel like these people feel like you're the person that can pull their relationship back together. And I also, oh, wait a minute, I didn't see this card over here. The Ten of Cups in the reverse. Bye. They on the verge of a breakup again. And this could be some sort of last-ditch effort for her to try to get pregnant so that she can keep this nigga or keep this nigga trapped. They might already have kids or something like that, but I just feel like, or one, like somebody in the other chat was saying, could be on the way. But I feel like there's just a lot of disharmony in a home. These people do not get along. This house is in shambles. I feel like these people are raggedy. Okay, I feel like their house is not very clean. Okay, it's something about it could look clean, but it's like if you lifted up the rug, it's trash under the rug. If you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something about it. Like, I feel like if I walked in there, I would see dirt. Because I'm a very clean person. Okay? I feel like it's something very dirty about this couple. 812 I'm seeing on the clock. Southern Indiana could be significant. 212 I'm seeing on the timer. You could be seeing that synchronicity. But I feel like there's a lot of fighting, arguing. There could be some sort of like foreclosure. These people could actually be getting ready to get out. This is why they're looking for a new prospect with the Three of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. This is why they're looking for a you collective. Because they shit over here falling apart. They need to siphon somebody's energy to keep what they got. Yeah, no. I ain't with it. What's this Guardian? Tell me about the Guardian. Oh, got cards just flying out. Spirit got a lot to say. The Six of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay, Spirit. Virgo, Mercury, Taurus, Moon, and the Four of Wands. Yes! Yes, honey, I'm telling you, some of y'all getting ready to go into a new contract. Or you're going to be doing something that's going as part of your legacy, your destiny. Look at how these cards come out so positive when we get over here to the Guardian. When we get over here to your protection. When we get over here to your intuition. With this, y'all got me fucked up energy, bro. They know what you got coming in. This is the reason why they want you to be a part of what they got going on. And like I said, for a lot of you, this is not something that's happening in the 3D. This is a war that's happening in the 5D. That's why your dreams are significant. You have protection. Like I said, you could definitely be seeing 1111. This is equal give and take. But the Six of Pentacles also talks about generosity, advancement, good fortune, sitting right next to the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles talks about comfort, security, abundance. Sitting next to the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands talks about a new contract. Okay, but the Four of Wands also talks about comfort, stability. You're the stable person here. You're the divine feminine, divine masculine. You're the fifth element. You're the part that they need. You're the part that they need to get whatever it is that they're getting. And I feel like if they can't get it from you in the physical, they're invading your dream space or your head space. Some of you are having increased thoughts about these people or dreams about these people. What is the Six of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles? Monster Cans 087 says, I must be kicking some butt in the 5D in the spiritual land because I don't have any dreams that do. Okay. No, they're not that important in my life. That's right. That's right, Monster Can. Monster Can, are you a man or a woman? I get masculine energy from you for some reason. I don't know why I'm hearing Oscar the Grouch. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, bro. Are you... I don't know why I'm hearing Oscar the Grouch. That's so funny. Sesame Street could be significant for somebody. Thank you, Cotton Candy, for sharing it live. I appreciate y'all so much, y'all. Y'all show me so much love. But internal under divine feminine. Okay, so you are a man, but you do resonate with the divine feminine energy. Okay, then, period. Welcome to the chat. What is the Six of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles? The Hermit, Virgo. Yeah, this is you doing shadow work. I feel like this is also you checking yourself. I'm hearing chickadee check yourself before you wreck yourself. Chickadee check yourself before you wreck yourself. I feel like that's what this Hermit energy is. This is the North Node. This is you and your North Node. Wow. Some of you can have a Virgo North Node. A Pisces South Node could be significant here. A Taurus North Node. A Libra North Node. Yeah, Taurus. I'm getting Taurus, Libra, Virgo North Node could be significant. Hey, Penny York. Okay, Penny York says they don't dream much either. Okay. Not everybody dreams. Okay. I dream more when I'm not smoking weed. So, like, I usually do not dream. But I stopped smoking weed, and now I'm dreaming all the time. All the time, bro. I swear, every time I go to sleep, I'm dreaming. It's like, God damn, can I have a night when I'm not dreaming? So this is going within, okay, with the Hermit card. This talks about solitude, introspection. This is you following your gut, but I feel like what you're really following is whispers in your ear from someone from the other side. I really do feel like someone here has a passed over loved one. It is giving grandmother, but it could be any damn body. They could be a Taurus, a Libra, a Virgo. Doesn't have to be any of those signs, a Cancer. But that's just what I'm seeing here. What's the Ten of Pentacles here with the Four of Wands? Whew, I am burning up. The Six of Cups in the reverse, Scorpio Sun. So, that's interesting. Okay, yeah, the Six of Cups in the reverse talks about forgiveness, independence, and being stuck in the past. But I feel like this is more about forgiveness. I feel like with the Hermit, you've done the inner work to forgive your past, to forgive these people. I feel like more, though, to forgive yourself. Because, like I said, this has Oshun over here. I feel like there are things from your past that you are... Maybe you wasn't at your highest vibration. There could have been a time where you wasn't at your highest vibration. And maybe at the time you encountered this couple, you may have not, or these types of people, you maybe weren't vibrating at your highest. Okay, but there is some introspection here, and there is some checking yourself that you're either about to do or you're doing currently. Okay, you know when something is bad for you, you need to start trusting your gut. There's a bigger picture out here. What's the Hermit with the Six of Cups in the reverse? Exactly. The Six of Swords, Aquarius, Mercury. Moving on to safer and calmer waters, moving away from this. You're moving away from this. Yeah, because you see it as something that ain't, it's just not good for you. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. This is not good for you. This is magic. These people just want to steal and take and exploit you. I'm telling you, look, this sneaky ass energy. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Look at this. Look at this. Follow your gut, Libra. Follow your gut. Let your conscience be your guide, baby. All right? Overall, I do hope that these messages were helpful. If they were, please send stars, super thanks, super chats. It absolutely does help out my platform. Like, share, comment, and go ahead and hit that follow or subscribe button for your girl. And I'll see you on the other side.